Budgeting can really be a challenging task, and many people struggle with it, often making costly mistakes that hinder their financial progress. If you are tired of watching your hard earned money vanish, then this video is for you. Let's uncover 12 common budget blunders that many people make and how you can avoid them. Hello, my name is Anne, and you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by, and be sure to watch this video to the end. Budgeting is essential for financial stability. The reason a lot of people struggle to stay within budget and find it difficult to achieve their financial goals is simply because they keep making these 12 common mistakes that I am about to uncover. It is important that you watch this video to the end so that you can achieve your financial goals and stability by avoiding these budgeting mistakes. 1. Not tracking your spending and ignoring small expenses. This is like driving blindfolded. When you don't track your spending, it will be difficult for you to have a clear picture of where your money goes. This way, it is easy to overspend and difficult to identify where to cut back when necessary. Small expenses like casually buying coffee or snacks, frequently eating out, impulsive buys at the grocery store, and accumulated subscription fees for unused services, which are seemingly insignificant and often overlooked, can add up to a substantial amount over time. To avoid this mistake, diligently track your spending no matter how small. Analyze spending patterns weekly or monthly and modify spending habits. Identify areas where you can cut back or find alternatives and set aside a specific amount of money for discretionary spending. Also, you should take advantage of the many easy to use budgeting apps or tools to monitor your expenses and make informed decisions about your money. 2. Setting unrealistic goals. Setting goals that are too ambitious or too high can lead to frustration and disappointment. For instance, aiming to save 50% of your income in 1 year without considering your lifestyle, or setting a goal to eliminate all debt in 6 months without considering the amount owed is unrealistic. To avoid this mistake, start with small, specific, and achievable goals and celebrate small victories. 3. Ignoring debt. Debt can be a significant financial burden, with interest payments eating into your income. Letting debt pile up can be overwhelming. Accumulating credit card debt without making minimum payments, ignoring student loan debt, and entering repayment default, taking out additional loans to cover existing debt are just a few of the common examples of this mistake. Ignoring debt can have a snowball effect, with balances growing larger and becoming increasingly difficult to manage. This budgeting mistake can be best avoided if you create a debt repayment plan, prioritize high interest debts, allocate a specific amount towards debt repayment each month, consider debt consolidation or refinancing to lower interest rates, and avoid taking on new debt. 4. Not saving for emergencies. Unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss can arise at any time and can derail your finances. Without an emergency fund, you may be forced to rely on credit cards or loans, which will automatically increase your debt burden. To avoid this, here are some tips. Start small. Saving a little each month can add up over time. Automate your savings. Prioritize your savings and treat it as a non negotiable expense. And aim to build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. By doing all of this, you'll be better prepared to handle unexpected financial challenges without resorting to debt. 5. Not using budgeting tools. Managing finances manually can be time consuming, error prone, and less efficient. Spending hours calculating expenses without using budgeting apps or spreadsheets can hinder your progress. To prevent this, explore budgeting apps and software options. Choose a tool that aligns with your financial goals and tech proficiency. Utilize features like expense tracking, budgeting, and goal setting, and regularly input financial data to maintain accuracy. By leveraging budgeting tools, you can streamline financial management and make data driven decisions. 6. Ignoring lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, it's easy to let your spending rise proportionally. Upgrading to a more expensive car after a salary increase, increasing dining out frequency with higher income, buying designer clothes or luxury items without considering the budget impact are just a few examples. Avoiding this involves tracking your expenses to identify areas of increased spending, setting spending limits for discretionary items, and prioritizing savings. By consciously managing lifestyle inflation, you can protect your financial well being and achieve long term financial goals. 7. Not considering irregular expenses. Irregular expenses such as car insurance or property taxes or holiday gifts can disrupt your budget. Failure to save for these types of expenses can lead to financial strain when bills arrive. To avoid this, you should first identify irregular expenses and estimate their annual cost. Then, create a sinking fund for each irregular expense by setting aside money regularly. 8. Failing to prioritize needs over wants. Indulging in wants before covering essential needs can lead to financial instability and stress. Using credit cards to buy new clothes while neglecting to pay utility bills, purchasing non essential items on credit while carrying student loan debt are common examples. To avoid this, it is crucial that you differentiate between needs and wants and prioritize accordingly. By prioritizing needs over wants, you can establish a solid financial foundation and work towards achieving your long term goals. If you have watched and enjoyed this video up to this time, kindly like this video and subscribe to my channel for more financial growth tips. And if you're thinking of how to start making your own budget, click the link in the top right corner for the simplest guide on how to prepare a simple budget. 9. Not involving family members. Financial decisions affect everyone in a household. Not involving family members in the budgeting process can lead to misunderstandings, resentment, and financial strain. To avoid this mistake, you should encourage open communication about finances. Educate children about money management from a young age and find ways to involve everyone in creating and sticking to the budget. This way, you can foster financial unity and create a stronger financial future for everyone. 10. Neglecting to account for taxes. Underestimating or overlooking taxes can lead to unexpected financial burdens, such as penalties and interest charges. Receiving a large tax bill due to underpaying throughout the year, ignoring tax deductions and credits that could save money, or using tax refunds for discretionary spending instead of savings are common examples of this mistake. To avoid this, estimate your tax liability and adjust withholdings accordingly. Set aside money for taxes throughout the year and ensure that taxes are paid as and when due. Review your tax returns carefully for errors and missed opportunities. By doing all of this, you will avoid financial surprises and optimize your tax situation. 11. Over reliance on credit cards. Using credit cards for everyday purchases can lead to debt accumulation, high interest charges, and impaired financial health. Relying too heavily on credit cards can hinder your ability to achieve long term financial goals. A lot of people over rely on credit cards by carrying high credit card balances month after month. Using credit cards for everyday purchases instead of cash or debit cards, maxing out credit cards and incurring overdraft fees, and neglecting to pay credit card bills on time. To avoid over-reliance on credit cards, you should set spending limits for credit card use. Consider using cash or debit cards for daily purchases. Avoid applying for multiple credit cards. Use credit cards responsibly and pay off balances in full each month. This way, you can maintain a good credit score and avoid falling into debt. 12. Not reviewing and updating your budget regularly. Life changes, so your budget should too. A static budget cannot adapt to life's changes. Your failure to review and update your budget or sticking to a budget created years ago without considering inflation, changes in the cost of living, and overspending can lead to financial instability because the budget doesn't reflect current financial realities. To avoid this mistake, be sure to create a flexible budget that can accommodate changes. Review your budget at least quarterly and adjust as needed. By regularly reviewing and updating your budget, you can ensure it remains a relevant and effective financial tool. By avoiding these common pitfalls and implementing effective strategies, you can create a budget that works for you and achieve your financial goals. Remember, consistency is key. Take control of your finances today. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments below. Remember to subscribe for more financial tips and tools that can help you conquer your cash to achieve your financial goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.